Howdy, everybody. Joe B here, co-owner of Burning Spider Stoke Company, host of this delightful little shindig we like to call Stoke Chow, and slave to my master, the cat!
You do be kind of running the house, man. That's true.
Dude, he bosses me around all the time. He's like, look, I need airtime now. And so, here he is. Sorry, dude.
He might not be here later, and then he might come back again. We never know.
And right behind your shirt, I bet he looks like pitch black.
Yeah, it might not be so visible. Anyways, though, I'm Aaron, local Stoke slinger, guest wrangler, and terrible note taker.
Hi, I'm Clark Davis, Captain Parade Master, occasional yarn tanger, and avid joke teller.
Oh!
These are facts.
He has returned for this, the 1 year anniversary show.
1 year anniversary.
We've been doing it for 1 year, dude. Can you believe?
One full year.
Yep.
All right, I think we get some high fives for
Ooh,
one
baby.
full year of Stoke Chow.
1 year of Stoke Chow.
Pow.
Oh, my Lanta.
So, Joe,
Yo.
what should you say if a dude asks you for a pamphlet?
I'm not interested.
Just say, bro, sure.
I knew that one too. The second you said it,
Bro,
I was like, wait a minute.
Damn, they only get better from here. They only get better here. Well, let's talk. With that banger of a dad joke, let's talk about what's on the menu for today. Because we've got some tasty morsels. First, we got talking about our Stoke calendar, everything going on this month. And then, guess what? Stoke Clips, they're back. Instagram has freed up the hashtag again. And then we're going to talk more in depth with this guy. Catch up with him, what he's been doing since we've been missing him on the show these past few little bits. This whole year.
We do mean missing. We have been missing.
Poor guy.
Sorry,
Been
guys.
harassing all the time. You've been busy.
Everybody's been on their own shit, man.
No worries. So that's what it is. The 1 year Stoke Chow anniversary show. Let's chow down.
I personally have witnessed appetite for Stoke being prevalent in our communities and record-breaking amounts. It's literally
it's still a little slow. Like, it's not like people are flocking back. And honestly, we're not in a hurry to flock back either.
But people
There's
are
still
ready
a
to
need.
get stoked up, Joe. People are ready to be stoked up.
I can definitely feel it, man. We've been talking with new people and been skating with other people.
2021 is the year for longboarding. I can feel it.
Dude, it's going to be nuts. We've got a lot of stuff in the works for it. I know at a shop level. And at a show level. More Stoke, more fun. So we're probably, by the time this is launched, the first push of the month will always happen. It's probably a cold one, most likely. Maybe we get lucky. It's been 70 degrees.
Yeah, I was like, it's felt great the past few days. Oh, man.
So here's for hoping we get lucky, but that'll be the first push. We're just going to go ahead and call it right now because of the COVID restrictions or whatever. We don't want to be the cause of anyone getting sick. So we're canceling the January Stoke Clinic just preemptively, just calling it right now. So the first clinic of the year will be hopefully in February because I assume by then things will be on the down. Maybe it'll snow, maybe it not. Who knows? But Stoke Clinic for January canceled.
If you're going to be there, make sure you don't skate with me.
Yeah, hashtag don't skate with me.
But if you skate near me and you want to take a quick snap for a Stoke clip, I'm totally down.
Oh, yeah.
But
100%.
I know that on the December Stoke Clinic day, people still showed up and people still skated. Like, you know.
Pretty sure there's a Stoke clip from it, too.
Yep, I think we will see that later. So we're just going to keep that up one more month, dudes. We're really, really raring. We've got a lot of stuff working. We're trying to improve the whole Stoke Clinic experience for 2021 because we know that there's just going to be some really, really cool stuff going on in Kansas City here really, really soon. I don't know if you guys have seen anything that the IDSA and a lot of great companies are throwing in. The Great Longboard Goose Chase. So the IDSA is putting this on. There's this cool app called Goose Chase. It basically is like a big scavenger hunt. I've seen people breaking apart their boards and cleaning stuff up. I've seen certain push challenges, slide challenges, and leaving Thane, and just fun little kind of cool little things to go out and do. And you take pictures to get credit. You could do teams and all sorts of good stuff. They're doing all of this to kind of like keep people out and moving, because all this COVID stuff has got everybody just kind of like on edge.
People need to go outside, man.
People just look. The weather around in places hasn't been always the best, but that kind of like that's why it's kind of important, like to take time and get out and skate, get on 4 wheels, take time to enjoy a nice day. With as much as we still gotta kind of do what we can to curb the tide.
But you also have to get out there. You have to get outside, get some fresh air, get that sunshine. It's healthy. It's a good, healthy
really
thing.
good for you.
And it's easy to not be around people when you're standing on a wooden platform with wheels underneath. It's pretty easy to not be within 6 feet of someone. It's a great activity.
And still have a super, super sick time. Be healthy.
Absolutely.
And then they also want to talk about addiction recovery and stuff, and how like skateboarding and getting out and spending time with the community can really help people towards that. So, and we feel strongly in that. Which brings us to our own initiative. One we talk about a lot, but it's like the challenge is like more real than you kind of like give it credit for sometimes.
100%.
So we're talking about Stoke Challenge for January. It's New Year's. I know people hate resolutions.
The
Stoke Challenge.
Of, all right, I'll do it this year.
Okay, I'm going to do it this year. But, like, so one of the things we're kind of changing up with Stoke Challenge is to not really give a crap if you do it, all in one. Just do as many days as you can. Like, how many days can you get?
Be stoked about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you miss a day, sometimes you can't do it for a week, whatever. As long as you hop back on the second you can, like.
I got some cool ideas for some challenges I'm going to do that I've always been working on, like balance challenges and things like that for when the snow's kind of crappy outside.
And actually, I want to talk about the first Stoke Chow. Because we talked about the Stoke Challenge, and you guys were both in it to win it on the Stoke Challenge. Mm-hmm. And I was really kind of like setting back, like,
he's gonna brag. That's what's going to happen right here.
I don't think I really didn't think I could commit to an hour a day. And, I was doing everything I could, skating on my lunch breaks, and I was getting in, like, good time every day on a longboard. Maybe not a total hour. Maybe it was only 20 minutes. But,
I remember those snaps. You were sending me snaps of you doing cool stuff at work.
I was doing what I can, but now with the Stoke Challenge, I got a new job that's closer to where I live at a more forward-thinking company, and I have a stand-up desk, and they're okay with me standing on my longboard at my desk.
Nice.
So slick.
And I'm totally safe about it. I actually have blocks set up so the board won't shoot out anywhere.
Oh, nice.
But
you wouldn't want to like get anyone in the ankle or anything.
No, I wouldn't want to ankle anybody. we wouldn't want anyone to get ankled, especially not in the workplace. That
would be bad.
But yeah, I'd have to say that since I've been at this new company, it's comfortable to have a longboard under your feet to stretch your calves out, dip your heel off, and just even.
So are you like doing stretches on it the whole time?
Couple of stretches. Sometimes I do a little bit of cross stepping, and I can still get familiar and feel a board. I bought a board off Facebook Marketplace, and I've spent more time standing on it stationary than I have actually riding it. But when I do ride it, my physical memory on how everything feels, it's already just built in, and I don't even have to look down at the board.
Right on.
It's great.
That's pretty sick, dude.
I would
stand
recommend
on your board more often.
Stand on your board more often. Do anything. Like, don't be bummed about, I don't know, whatever stuff you can't control. Focus on the stuff you can. Stoke Challenge 2020. Man, so you found a way to do it. Cheat the system. You're still on the board.
Cheat the system.
Get your hour in. But you say you do find there's benefits in it. So
there are benefits. Now,
dude, I tell that to people all the time. Like, dude, just if all you can do is stand on a skateboard, like the next time you get on there.
Straight up, sometimes I would meditate for an hour on my skateboard when I was back and doing the Stoke Challenge every single day, and like that shit was real zen, bro. I'm just gonna be real honest.
Nice.
I'm just standing there on my board for like an hour straight because I couldn't go outside.
Right.
It was all icy and snowy and disgusting out.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. I didn't have a Gadama at the time either, so I was just like, whatever. I'll just try meditating on a skateboard. Turned out to be one of the coolest hours of my life. That was a good time.
Sometimes when there's nothing to do.
But if you possibly have time for it, if you're watching TV for a while and you could afford to stand up on your board while you're watching something, it's interesting to actually just stand on it stationary and get that feeling.
Give that board a good standing.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much all the Stoke calendar for January.
Yeah.
It's got me looking forward to February Stoke Clinic, and hopefully we can get that thing going.
Next month's ICT.
Oh, and the Bush, yeah. I mean, first Sunday, come out, do your challenge. I think we're kind of There's a lot of stuff we're changing with like how we're gonna do that. We're working on the new Stoke Clinic flyer. So trying to communicate how to progress in your long distance pushing better. But just first Sundays, if you want to come out and push, see how many miles you can skate, everyone just comes out.
Actually,
We'll
I
love to skate
reached,
6 feet away from you.
Yeah.
for another pun, I reached a milestone and I came out to my first push
Oh, yeah?
2 weeks ago.
Nice.
First time I came out to a
Heck
push
yeah.
at the Blue Valley Park, and I met up with Caleb and I think Riley.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you guys did all that pushing, and then you guys got lost as hell.
Well, I had some other stuff to do, so I only.
Did you leave before they got lost then?
Yeah.
Damn.
Big damn.
Well,
You left your homies to
well,
die.
no, I had to double back to do other things. I
Other
only
things
had,
to take care of.
I only had like an hour and a half to skate.
Oh, where else? But
Because
you got it in. Look.
I'm
look.
a dad with responsibilities. You
Straight
can't
up.
always have the time.
And you know what? That's really sick though, because you still used like whatever time you had to come out and like kind of roll around with your buds for a little bit.
Tell you the truth, it showed me how out of shape I am.
Well, there's ICT is
That'll do
good
it.
fun, but that's why we do the 2-hour period from 10 to 12 before. It's kind of the time we set aside on the Stoke clinics, like 2 hours, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Come out, push around, see what 5 miles feels like before you come on. Well, I mean, come to the ICT too.
Normally
But
we say 6
just have a
feet
realistic
distance, but-
expectation of how it goes, because I mean you can totally stay social distance and kind of relatively hang with your buds. We're too busy. It's kind of like it's just a rad time to just come, and when you get really like fun at it, like the real fun I feel like is when you're pushing like that 6-minute mile and under, like the hills and little bumps and undulations, like. Oh, they're so great to skate on. So it's definitely. I feel like I love that pace.
ICT has many good features on
It
it.
is
I need to put some more
just
miles
filled
on
with
my
features.
Pantheon.
So I mean, you're just kind of skating down hills and up hills, and I mean, the more you can do it, the more you can fit in. It's my favorite way to start the month. So come out, skate what you can, hang out with us the longest you can.
But don't skate with me.
Yeah, hashtag
Or I
don't
mean,
skate with me.
you know, stay 8 feet
Skate on-
away
come
from
out
me,
on the trail.
so
If you live close to it, come out on the trail. Hopefully, you see us pass by. Like it's a really good time.
If you guys have never been
and really,
involved,
if we have think about it as like a community, like on the first Sunday, like maybe not everybody like pushing together, but like on the trail, like if people are seeing like longboards on the trail all over the place and the things that they can do at different levels and stuff like that, like you get better, the community sees it and it's represented on the trail. If someone's and there's bicyclists that do the whole trail too. So if they're on this trail at a certain time on every first Sunday, and they just see the trail filled with freaking longboarders, you trust. Like every longboarder I see on that trail, I am cheering and whooping. I don't care how young they are, and I've seen more kids on the trail too with longboards. It's been awesome, super sick.
righteous.
Yeah, it's been
Get
crazy.
stoked, Joe.
Oh, booyah, booyah, booyah. All right. That's basically the Stoke calendar, though. So,
All right. So, how's about we address the elephant room, talk about some Stoke clips?
ooh, let's look at Stoke clips. Oh yeah, Instagram. The election is pretty much over as far as Instagram is concerned, so that must make it real. Anyways, look at this. 46 Stoke clips. We got Groms. We got transient locals.
Righteous.
We've got Clark. Clark, you did a Stoke clip, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing one. All right, I think we're just going to start it from here. Does that sound fair? That's the last time we talked about it. We got a still frame. So when we're looking at Stoke clips, do we want to deal with still frames, really? Official Caleb Loera.
I mean, hell yeah, but they're not going to win Stoke clips.
Yeah, it's probably not going to win
It's
Stoke
still
clips.
a good way to push.
Thanks for hashtagging it. And don't forget too, if you're from Kansas City, we got a whole Kansas City hashtag we should go over too. I'm down to pump this stuff up. Here we got Reese Harrison, one of the Casey Groms.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Nice.
Ooh, Reese, dude, he's been working hard. Dude, he's part of that whole squad, like headed up by Noah and like some of those other guys. Hell yeah.
Excellent technique there.
Solid. If you want to learn how to slide, check this out. You got a pre-carve, hands down, textbook Coleman check. Delightful, sir. All right, here's the stem wheels. This is our transient local, Matthew Williams, hosting Gnarly Munchies. This is at Friday nights. Typically
Nice.
first Fridays near Kaufman. We got some cool stuff we're going to be working with him at the shop level. When we start pressing boards at the end of January. Burning spider boards. Ones we made ourselves.
Righteous.
I'm so stoked. Alright, so Matt Williams took the fellas out, and we got Rydog sliding. Movement Renaissance. That's super rad, man. Your first Pindies.
That's pretty nice.
And Mr. Matt Williams got that shit in there. He's been working with a lot of kids, dude. He's been giving skate lessons out of the shop. So if you're looking to learn how to skateboard, Matt Williams is your guy. He's around. Take him out. You pay him $20 for an hour. He teaches you how to do this stuff. Right next to the shop. Please bring a helmet and your own slide gloves. That one, Madman, Mr. Julian, and Caleb getting down a nice free ride run. Look at those textbook.
Whoa.
That's a good
Cutting it back up. Nice. Pindies. Ooh, yeah. Classic Pindies. Nice.
Oh, is this their synchronized shot? I
Yeah.
saw this. This is a
Hold on,
really
we're
cool
gonna have to
shot.
rewatch this.
Wow.
A synchronized shot. They go down, building up speed. Ooh, nice. They regular and goofy, and so they slide away from each other. Same slide though. That'd been cool to see Caleb blast through and do a slide. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a good synchronized. Like, there's a lot of and like stuff like that, dude. Can you imagine something like this at the parade?
Yes.
Like,
That's
call
what-
it.
That's what I want is some synchronized sliding
Yeah.
at the parades, dude. Oh
Call
my
it
God.
call it like the Flying Dragon or some shit, man, and be like, okay, someone like calls it out, and then people like line up, and then everyone knows what they're doing as opposed to where they're lined up at, basically.
The only thing that sucks is I wish we could practice on most of the places we go to, but a lot of the places normally wouldn't allow us skating
Yep.
there at all.
We get to skate. That's why we practice stuff like this. Like if we
Well,
practice, like
We can practice the same technique in other areas.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'll still translate. It will.
Just
some
other locations.
Some sinking
Yeah.
for you skate buds. Hell yeah, Matt. Matt took the skater trainers out. This is kind of cool. Hold your wheels.
Good for getting the motion down.
Yeah.
Yep. Everything has value if you're on a board, man. You do your hour day. You do your Stoke challenge on this. Booyah. Hell yeah, Matt. He's been putting in some work. Everyone's been putting in some work.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Here's another one of those
Where are you?
stem wheels filming it.
Ooh, yeah.
Shoot. Ooh!
Oh my
Yeah!
Switch.
Was not
Nice.
expecting it.
Right
Right.
on, Caleb.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Here it comes. He's been. I
That
know he's
was
been working on these
impressive.
blunt
He's
slides.
been working on these for a while.
Ooh yeah! Boom!
Wow.
Little 180. You know what, dude? He was doing
Switch, switch,
360s at Kessler yesterday.
Yeah.
360 blunt slides like that, like hands down.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
That's sick. Hell yeah, Caleb. Nice. And that dude, those are slide jam murderers. You get those looking smooth and steezy.
Yeah.
That'll win you some freaking. That'll win you some. Another Damn Outlaw slide jams. That'll win you some King of Kessler slide jams. I love blunt slides. It's kind of nice practicing in a very tight thing.
That's at fucking
Warrensburg?
no Kessler Park, isn't it? That other snake.
Oh, is
plant
that the
trail?
Cobra?
Yeah, the Cobra.
Cobra.
The Cobra.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That I remember that fucking retaining wall. It's
Noah, you gotta let us know. Lego Batman. Noah, next time you come to shop, bro, I'm gonna ask you what the hell that means. Lego Batman. Here's Matt with another skater trainer. Oh, skater trainer shared it. Nice.
Skater Trainer even posted Stoke clips. That's how that's
Nice,
Skater
Stoke
Trainer
clips.
just posted Stoke clips.
Booyah!
Holy shit.
Booyah! Skater trainer was the first
Fuck yeah.
like other company. to do that. Nice.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
Let's stand
Look at
back
the look.
camera.
He got the look, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I love seeing it. Ooh, yeah, eye contact.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
I
do you
just
like what
did
you
that.
see here? Look at that. Look at that fresh S1 helmet. Hell yeah, Reese. I'm stoked. You're stoked on that, bro. Oh, yeah, buddy. Dude, that's confidence right there. Man, this is a tough Stoke clips, dude. Noah.
Yep.
Doing a little layback. So instead of dropping his lead arm down,
Ooh.
dropping the back arm down. So he's already initiated the slide, and then he drops his hand down. Nice, Noah. Holy cow. Noah Hurst.
That was a clean shot, man. Good
Dirk.
job.
Wow.
Great capture. Great style.
The slow-mo kicks in just at the right moment,
Yeah.
too.
That's a well put together clip there, sir. Very, very, very nice. Another Noah Hurst one. Ooh, toe side.
Whoa.
Sick, nasty.
That was gnarly.
Shooby. Bro.
Clean. I dig
Oh,
it.
and Noah just wants you to know in this post, it is landscape, but Instagram is broken. It's true. If you shot it in landscape and then brought it to Instagram, you can still kind of widen it out sometimes. But that was sick, dude. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said it all right there. Hell yeah, Noah. Dang, sir. Another Noah. Squatty Pendies. Working that Chase Hiller magic. Someone's been coming in watching those Mo Love videos. Watch. See the Hiller?
Nice.
It's the Hiller effect. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, Noah. That's sick. Sick. I'm just gonna go ahead and like that right now.
Gonna like that one.
Go
I
over
ain't
one,
liked
Joe.
it yet.
Joe, you
Did I
missed
not?
one.
Did I not like the other one? I like that one.
No, go back.
Which one haven't I
There's
liked?
a second video. Go
Which-
back.
This one?
No,
No.
the one you were just on.
Oh, there is a second
Just
video?
above, yep. Now click that little arrow to the right.
Boop.
Yep. Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
It's alright. It shows you what happens when you're on speed.
nice.
That was sick, though. Nice, dude. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, man. That's sick. Dude, what the... Yeah, dude. That's what's up.
What the crap? How are
What
you
the
guys
crap,
so
man?
cool?
How are you guys so cool? You guys are badass, man. KC Groms. You guys in the other cities better watch the fuck out. I'm just
Killing
gonna
the
call
game.
it right now. Gonna get more people on our...
That sunset though.
Ooh, nice. Chill neighborhood runs. That's what I'm talking about. Neighborhood runs. Hey, let's go mob the neighborhood. Oh yeah, Ethan. Nice.
You're getting brownie points because of that sunset.
Taking corners, dude. Sparking a little bit. Yeah. Nice, Ethan. I know Casey's got those. I know Casey's got those runs, dude.
Nice.
Yokes downhill, boys.
That's what's up. Yokes Downhill Boys, was that the song?
Oaks. No.
Oaks? Was that who these guys is?
I think that's.
Oaks,
was
is that
the
their
title.
crew?
It was at the very end
Yeah,
of the video.
the Oaks Downhill
Wait a
Boys.
second. The Oaks Downhill Boys. Alright. Alright. The Oaks crew. I got you guys. I love crews, man. That's what's up. That makes a city cool, you know what I'm saying? You got your like Raytona Surf Club.
Raytona Surf.
Yeah, the Raytona Beach Surf Club. Raytona Beach Surf Club, dude.
Nice.
It might be slowly coming back together.
Look, man, I'm
might be
about
slowly
it.
coming back
I
together.
was so stoked, dude. That's where the shop started at. It has been a delight watching these Stoke clips with you, and hopefully you're more stoked. There's a lot of Groms doing. I'm glad some OG dudes has some stuff on there. I'm glad we got Transient Local stoked up about it. We got some Kessler clips. We got neighborhood clips. We got freaking first time tricks. We got people learning Pindy slides for the first time, man. What a freaking... all the clips get me stoked just in there.
Straight up. Watching
Yeah,
you guys
it's
skate
exciting.
is the reason we wanted to do this.
Dude,
and-
this is perfect, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for doing all this stuff, dude. But we definitely did not see your thing, right, Clark?
I'm not sure where. Maybe I typoed
It's
it.
no, it's Instagram. It's
It was
probably
totally
just
Instagram.
There we go.
Was that the?
Okay.
It's the first
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
so
you said clip.
My bad.
Oh,
That's it. That's the only
dude.
reason.
So there you go.
Well,
make
this is still
sure-
a contender. We
Make
gotta
sure,
put this one in.
that's a little PSA, dude. A nice little technical at work there
Well,
too, man.
I'm getting
Hey there,
murdered
bud.
on the landscape that's cutting me off like half of my footwork
Everybody
there.
is.
Just make sure
Bummer.
if you do landscape, dude, you gotta. There's a little thing when you post. There's a little thing you
Yeah,
post.
there's a button when you post to make the whole thing fit
Yeah.
in. It's gonna make the top and bottom
It'll
half black,
put the black things on there, but
Okay.
it'll be
but
fine.
it'll
dude.
still
show
you
it in
all.
landscape.
Let me resubmit so we can.
But okay, Stoke clips with an S. That's a good
The
PSA,
clips.
dude. Clark, that's a good PSA. There might be a bunch of other people. All right, remember that S. Clark Creations, our parade master. If you're looking for fun stuff, he does. Alrighty, here we go, gentlemen, dudes, my peoples. What do you guys think? So we had the Caleb Luera freaking blunt 360 thing, or blunt 180, right? But he's already done the next best thing, technically. We got to see one of those 360s, Caleb, on the Stoke clips. We got freaking the synchronized one, right?
The synchronized slide.
We got Reese doing the
Got Reese looking back at it.
stare and Stoke. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did like the
Just to let
stare and
you know.
Stoke.
Okay. But then we
Once
also
you know it's
had
real.
like, dude, that neighborhood run.
That is a really good clip, though.
It's pretty chill. I dig it, man.
Personally, I was not more stoked at any point than seeing that blunt slide happen.
The blunt definitely got the definitive
Yeah, I'm gonna
reaction.
be really honest with you. Yeah, my reaction immediately upon seeing that blunt slide, I was pretty stoked.
And that's got 176 views. Here it comes.
Oh,
Yep, he was even stoked, dude. Sick, nailing stuff. And like I said, he's already progressed.
Yeah,
He's
he's been
already
working on that for
progressed
so long, and that's the
past
first
that.
I'd seen him land it. So that really.
All right, dude,
hits
Caleb.
me in a special place in my
my
heart.
vote's for Caleb. then.
my
I'm
vote's
down
on
for
Caleb.
All right, Caleb Luera, you are the winner of January Stoke Clips, bro.
Woo!
Yeah.
Here's your prize. It's flashing on the screen.
Come and get your shirt. It'll be fine. We just finished with those Stoke clips. Wow.
Woo!
Tasty.
Shoo. There was some tasty ones. Thank you guys once again for posting all of those.
Keep up the great work, Kansas City community.
Man. Wow. Crazy. Anyways, we're talking now with Clark, the Parade Master. He was there with us on our first episodes. I remember it like it was last year.
Like 2
Back
years
in the
ago,
times
you mean?
Like
when
Like
we-
it was 2 years
ago.
ago and not actually a year ago?
We
Like,
really
what?
thought we were going to the St. Patty's Day parade. We really thought we were going to do
That
the
was a
Snake
long
Saturday parade.
saga.
Long time ago, long
We
time
put the
ago.
deposit down. We never got refunded on that
We've
deposit.
never gotten. So the government took our money and didn't give us anything for it.
No.
It's kind of like we're being taxed.
No. You don't understand. They're considering doing the Snake Saturday this year, and we would be, of course, free.
We would have free admission.
Yes.
Okay, that's not as
It's not
bad.
free admission. We've done paid for
Yeah, it's
it.
like we already done
As-
get paid.
well-
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I'm sure they're not just. They'll probably honor it. I don't know.
They probably will. We'll put faith in our government because you know.
That works.
They have 50 of 50 of the community's dollars, I should say. A lot of people chipped
there
in
was
on
a lot
that,
of people that did chip in. So.
and I have a list of every single person that did, and I really appreciate you guys. And
just like another indicator of the government taking our money and not giving us anything, huh?
yeah,
Anyways.
This has been the Anarchist Podcast.
So,
Anywho, this is about you, Clarky Poo.
Hey.
What have you been up to, man? Because like COVID started happening, you've had your own experiences through the year, like learned some stuff, grown.
COVID happened, and I bought a moped.
Yeah, do you
You
think
did, yes, I remember.
it was a stress
I remember
response
It was.
to the COVID?
I just felt like I needed something fun to have in my life, and
You'd been talking about him a while before too.
Yeah.
I remember you were constantly talking about how you wanted to get into scooters, and then COVID happened, and that was when you ended up getting one.
Yeah, and the one I got right now is pretty badass, and it's great. I love it, and it can take me to and from.
Pretty wicked cool. And
It's a
pretty
lot of
wicked.
fun, and it's a great hobby to get
Vintage.
into. I know someone that's into fixing them up, which is why I got into it. So yeah, it's been a blast.
Right on. So
On the
into
other
the
hand-
mopeds,
Yep, into the mopeds. I've been
change jobs.
changed jobs. I work for Dimensional Innovations now, which if you don't know what they do, they
Shout out.
do a lot of like they liberate people from mediocre experiences by creating really kinds of interesting architecture. We've done the inside of a children's museum. I've gotten to work on stuff that my daughter's gotten to play with.
Nice.
We do museums and stuff like that. The Kansas City Royals Hall of Fame in their ballpark, DI did all of that stuff. So it's a really cool company to work for.
Right on.
Way different change of pace. And yeah, actually, I got a longboard from my buddy Grant that works at DI, and
Spreading
we've
that
been
Stoke.
we've been skating together on lunch breaks
Nice.
and stuff. Like it's cool.
Yeah, I
Heck
enjoy them videos you be sending me when you're just on lunch break and just skating around a big old warehouse.
Yeah. Well, they filled that warehouse filled with machines, and we're no longer.
Allowed to do that.
Damn.
Well, it's not that. I mean, I could certainly.
Probably not a good
try it.
idea. Like it's
But-
dangerous. Like
You could get. There's enough things that happen that are bad on warehouse floors when you're not on a skateboard. Sometimes that
you don't need to.
you don't need. I don't ever want to push the
There's a
envelope.
place for skateboarding.
I just want to maintain that level of professionalism.
Word.
And honestly,
Respect.
I've been bouncing ideas back and forth with you and AA Ron, and what we really haven't set up is a proper like training or coordination session for parades, and that's something I've been trying to get into, but just haven't really pulled the trigger. I haven't known exactly who to ask or
Do you
who
think-
would be super consistent.
Do you think so? You're looking for people then that would be willing to like come and practice, basically.
Yeah, like I want to try something like synchronized dancing maneuvers.
Yeah, like he wants like the regular parade goers that went with us all the time. You know who you are.
David Meyer,
Patrick Gaswell,
Oh man,
Mr. Shuey,
Missed that boy.
Mandy,
Mandy, dude, all the skaters. Like it'd be really
Shortport
cool
and Sean.
for, especially from a parade perspective, and them kind of like looking at us like, oh, look at these Kansas City dudes, like having like a cool like synchronized like kind of thing to be able to do.
And Shane
kinda neat,
Finnegan's
man.
used to do this thing where he would like pretend like he was swimming, and the kids loved it. We could do a lot of fun
Silly
stuff.
fun stuff. So yeah, I mean that'd be really cool. So if you're curious about doing that sort of stuff, we can get you in touch with Clark. But Kansas City Longboard Community.
Yeah, keep
right?
on Kansas City Longboarding Community. I plan to start making some events probably when it gets a little bit warmer and once we start to see more of the socially acceptable, like we can skate with each other again, because I understand these vaccines are rolling out. Not that I politically want to make a statement one way or the other, but when we get back into having parades, we're coming back strong, baby. We are going to be getting people stoked up left
Fuck
and right.
yes.
We're going to be
I'm excited.
we're gonna be slamming people with high fives, positive vibes. They're gonna be loving it. Like, it's every single parade. Now, I don't know about you guys, but every single parade I was involved with, minus an ankle or two, seemed to be a really great time.
Just one ankle.
Right?
Just
For
one
the
ankle.
record.
Just
I
one
mean-
ankle.
For the record. It's only been one ankling. We've had 0 anklings.
But
in the
even then,
past year.
that was still.
You know,
that was
really,
still,
like,
the, one of the
That's
first
actually kind of a
things
cool
we did.
thing. Cool thing about Corona about last year is because we can officially say that we've had 0 anklings for our parade crew.
Right. For the
This
entire
year.
year.
For the
It's
entire
true.
year. So good job, parade crew. 0 anklings for the year.
We did it.
Good job.
We
So,
did it.
We had 0 parades this year also.
Well, look, it's easy to be 100% when you're aiming for 0. Yeah. Parades, the real victim of the COVID pandemic.
Really?
True.
Who doesn't like going to a parade and getting stoked up about anything?
I was never been more stoked to go to a parade as when I was longboarding in one.
Yeah.
Honestly and truly.
It's a magical feeling. Anyone that was involved knew how much fun we were having.
I can't wait to take the art of parade skateboarding to the next level.
Yes. The next level.
It'll be really epic when people come to the shop and be like, okay, so I was in this parade and I saw these dudes. What kind of boards were they on? And I can be like, well, what were they wearing? And then, like, pick out a board based on what someone saw in the parade. That'd be pretty cool. I'd feel like I was, like, pretty stoked. I'd be pretty stoked on that.
Yeah.
Because then they're equating it or whatever. Oh, that'd be dope. That'd be sick.
Super cool. Because people were, dude, every parade we went to, people
were super stoked on that
loved
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing. And that's kind of where, like, what we learned with the St. Patty's Day parade. Like, we weren't allowed to actually, like, go and give high fives and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that was a deal breaker. If we couldn't interact with the crowd or give high fives, it's like,
what the crap?
or we can't like hand that. We couldn't physically hand them a flyer, so we couldn't even really promote ourselves.
Yeah, you gotta do the princess wave.
But it also depends on the parade, because the Carney parade, as flat ground as that was, it was still pretty cool because it was the Jesse James Festival parade.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty much all flat. We could do plenty of dancing maneuvers. Any beginner could have skated it, and those crowds were not all hoity-toity, and we were able to go right to the edge and show people our boards, let them look at them really closely, because a lot of people haven't really been exposed. Like, it's shocking how many people...
Not that we're exposing ourselves, we're exposing people to longboarding.
It's shocking how many people haven't been exposed to what a longboard can actually do. How it slides, how you can carve it, how it's different than a skateboard. It's incredible. And honestly, I thought they were more widely known about, but the response from the community is that it's still something that not many people are into.
What in the hell is that?
What the hell?
What in the hell?
What in the hell? Oh,
That's an excellent
welcome
Hank
to
Hill.
Stoke Chow, where we do Hank Hill impersonations for 10 minutes straight.
I don't know about your longboard collection, but I personally, with my longboard collection, feel like I have better than I deserve. They're so good to me every day. And I gotta tell you that some of these boards, it takes a serious commitment, but I'm willing to go the extra mile in whatever it takes. And we're gonna grow the community in ways that people can't fathom. If you've got ordinances that are giving you problems, please let me know about it. Let me do some
Talking to
research.
you, Lee Summit.
I'm not kidding around. Yeah, let's talk to Lee Sedman officials.
Who do we
Let's
gotta
find
talk
out.
to? What kind of things you got? So are you saying you're like gonna be like running for office as your official longboard lobbyist?
I will be the
Coming out
longboard
speech.
lobbyist. I've got...
Clark just graduated himself from parade master to longboard lobbyist.
I'm just saying parade master is the tip of the iceberg. That's easy stuff before there's any tension. But when you really want to get into people's heads and convince them that it's a healthy idea to let this activity grow, which it's easy to do, look at how much fun we have on the regular.
Yeah.
Come on. We know how to be a Stoke slinger and turn those grumpy faces into smiley ones.
I don't know, I've turned some grumpy faces into even grumpier faces.
What about that guy with the ankle thing? He's smiling like this.
Look, I'm just saying, sure, there's a couple cracks in the pavement. You got
put stain on my street. Look at these marks. Look at them.
Well, Joe, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, brother.
I don't think they're stoked on that. Those little gray hairs are cranky people sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm looking forward to in the future, is finding out other ways that I can outreach to help the community.
Well, right on. Hell yeah, that's huge, dude.
That's
I'm
why I
stoked
started
for
going
that.
into all that
I'm
specific
gonna start.
stuff.
I'm just gonna start funneling. If I
Honest
get
work.
politicians that call me, I'm just gonna be like, "You need to talk to our longboard lobbyist. He'll discuss all of our terms and conditions."
I'll filibuster their
Okay,
asses.
what's his number? Oh, he'll call you.
He'll call you.
Oh, he'll call you.
We'll find you. Don't worry about calling us. We can look up on the internet. Thank you, officer.
And then once we get those kinds of clearances, we can start to have our own events.
Well, then I think one of the benefits of having a longboard lobbyist would totally be like being able to skate and using like longboards as transportation from one part of town to the other. If we had avenues and like ways that you could travel from, say, downtown Kansas City to Raytown or Independence or something like that, and you can do that all via like longboard or a bicycle or whatever your freaking transportation choice is. That would be really, really cool. I think that would open up a lot of like avenues for people to live out there to have jobs in different places. I don't know, man.
That's the kind of basic infrastructure that would be good for anybody. Not just longboarders, but everyone in the community.
Cheaper transportation for everybody, dudes. So that's something that'd be really, really cool. That gets me stoked too. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, Joe!
Hell yeah!
Woo!
Ayo! What kind of questions you got for Clark?
I was gonna ask
anything
you,
hit him with?
how do you hashtag don't skate with me?
Oh, nice.
Actually, you're gonna be really disappointed.
I won't be disappointed.
I have not thrown up a post of hashtag don't skate with me yet.
Really?
Yeah, but whatever. You still do it, right? You skate, right?
Right, of course, but
Are
see,
you playing a hashtag don't skate with me style?
Have you
yeah,
been-
How you been doing it?
So typically, I skate by myself. In most cases, I skate alone. I'm
Where at?
just like I can skate on my lunch break. I could skate after work.
Do you skate around just like your normal neighborhood?
Yeah.
Do you go out to any other different neighborhoods?
No, I usually just keep it by Old Town Overland Park, 83rd and Metcalf area.
There's definitely some good hills around
Repping the
there.
83rd and Metcalf streets.
I like going around, like, there's some traffic circles around there, some classy little houses. It's pretty cool. The farmer's market
Do you
is
session the farmer's market?
actually, that is a true statement. There's
Was it?
a farmer's market in Overland Park, and actually, I ran into this family. There was this
ran
little,
into them or like?
they were
them.
selling chicken and
Did
stuff.
you run into their chickens?
Okay, I didn't run into them physically, Joe.
Okay,
But thanks for clarifying.
just making sure, man.
No, you're right. Should be clarifying. This little boy, he was like, probably about like 6, 7 or so. The dad told me he had a skateboard. They were looking at my longboard. I had the Pantheon Ember with me.
Cause you just transport around like you just
Yeah.
groove move.
I was just gonna, rip it on the skateboard through the farmer's market because it's a big parking lot. Well, this kid said that his dad said, well, we've got a skateboard for him, but he can only skate in our garage because there's like no pavement in the country. I'm like, well, there's a whole parking lot here, and I've got like 10 longboards at my house, like less than a mile from here. And I made a mini Stoke clinic after the farmer's market one Saturday, and I just brought like 6 helmets up, like 10 skateboards. We had like 5 kids on skateboards,
Nice.
and the little boy Alejandro, he was like quick with it. He picked it up really fast, and he was zipping around and around that parking lot. And they gave me 2 pounds of free chicken.
Booyah!
Yeah!
Free chicken.
Best chicken noodle soup ever. It was like the Stoke chicken noodle soup.
Man, that's pretty amazing. Skateboarding paid for chicken. I know you've done a lot of stuff at the Stoke clinics too, like starting to teach people. Like it almost like kind of slows you down to a point where you're kind of like almost practicing it. You gotta like slow down your brain and start thinking about how you're. Well, okay, before I could do this, I had to do this kind of thing.
Right,
You know
like
what I mean?
what a lot of people ask me at Stoke clinics is how do I dance? Because I can do some cross stepping, and I would say I'm any kind of like great dancer or anything, but I can do some footwork.
You got some good moves.
some
You got
footwork,
some good
I
style.
can do some
You got
footwork.
some nice style.
And a lot of beginners, they're like, hey, where do I start? How do I do this? And the best answer I can give is start with it on the grass.
Right.
Just
Because that's
start
kind
with
of
it.
been your experience, right?
Yeah, and then, so for me, when I stand at my desk on my skateboard, I can still kind of practice my walk around on the board while it's stationary, and then when I'm actually out there moving, I've already figured out how it's going to feel when I'm walking around, and
Nice.
it makes it easier.
Right on. Nice. Well, that'll be pretty good for people, I think, just getting started because we're
Especially in the
New
winter
Year.
months.
Yeah.
If you're planning on doing any kind of cross-stepping moves for the new spring, start now, put it on the carpet, and just start doing your Peter Pan moves, and start doing whichever cross-stepping moves you think you can find. Always start on the carpet.
There's a lot of stuff on Facebook. Studies in longboard dancing. We could drop a link below.
Oh yeah, Adam and Adam.
They have
stuff.
trick tips with Adam and Adam on YouTube. Like those guys are OGs.
The Tiger
I
Claw.
wouldn't be here without their videos. Those videos.
Thank
are so
you,
silly.
Adam Colton and Adam
Holy
Sikowski.
cow.
You guys are legends.
Oh. For sure. Like, dude, those dudes got me so stoked. And you doing stuff videos. And dude, if we used to get more people doing Stoke clips out there, everyone knows to look up Stoke clips. Everyone's knowing to look up Stoke challenge. I know there's gonna be different people coming up with different stuff. I'm gonna show off this balanced routine that I've kind of come up with on board, and board burpees and all that sort of good stuff. And I'd like to see other people kind of seeing what they do with that. I mean, with variance and sharing, there's all sorts of good stuff we can do, man. So, and then maybe even figure out remotely to do a certain step, to practice a certain step of moves, so that when the parade brigade can get back together, they can do some cool stuff once they kind of figure it out.
Yeah, I miss trying to do synchronized stuff with you.
Yeah.
Trying to send our boards into each other's shins. Oh, that was such a blast.
We could just about get it too, I bet.
We were getting close to landing that shit.
If we could both pop Tiger, because you're regular and I'm goofy, right? So if we could both pop Tiger Claws and then be facing each other at the end of it and throw them at each other, kind of. I'd throw mine high, you'd throw yours low, kind of thing, and then we'd try to hop back on. We both have the Icarus, so we could do it.
Those make some good Stoke clips if you guys figure out a line. Just saying. Way to use it. Way to use it.
We'll figure it out.
Man,
we got this.
What else? What else do you guys? What else do you want to know about Clark? Clark, you got any passing words of wisdom?
Well, I'd say that I didn't start longboarding until I was 21, and that was a mistake. I'd also say listen to your body, because at the ripe age of 30, I'm realizing that I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And, no, really, I fell when I hurt my rotator cuff a year ago, and this muscle is still kind of weak, and it's still pretty weak. I need to, like, continue.
Do some you need to get with Rydog. Rydog's the...
Yep.
I'm doing physical therapy with it.
Physical therapy, dude. Yeah.
I'm doing exercises with it and stuff. Yeah, it's all rotator cuff stuff. And,
Take care of yourself, guys.
I haven't really been hitting the hills very hard until I kind of adjust this issue.
It's good. That's
so
smart.
Be careful. Watch yourself.
Find ways to keep yourself entertained inside your, like, pain threshold threat level. I appreciate you coming on the show with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Dude,
it's great to come back.
Thanks so much.
I've been wanting you back forever.
Yeah,
it's so good to have you on.
I can come back anytime, guys.
Like you're not welcome. I got some.
Yeah, when you're ready to announce the whole group parade idea, we'll have you on.
However you want to accomplish that goal.
We're gonna get to it. I want to get a set time. I want to wait for it to get a little bit warmer out for people. And
do you want some of that?
We definitely want to represent all kinds of people. We definitely make it known that our skating community is about everybody that wants to skate with us.
Yeah. All shapes, sizes, and colors of people could run a skateboard, man. There's room enough for everybody.
So stay tuned, because pretty soon we're going to be throwing out some practice sessions, and it's going to be rad.
It'll be on here. It'll be on KCLC. It'll be where you need to see it.
Post it up everywhere we possibly can. Like Tigers of Stoke, we're just slinging it everywhere. Like monkeys. Little Stoke monkeys. Man, that was a jam-packed episode of Stoke Chow.
Oh, yeah.
I am stuffed. That's Stoke Chow, Kansas City.
You stoked yet?
Nice.
Alright, that was second try. That was definitely better than every other time we've recorded.
Do you hear something? Meow, 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 meow.